So today is the celebration of the anniversary of the Glebe Centre. It's been open and operation for 40 years.
And what is this community centre used for?
So there's a whole variety of different activities, but it operates for people who are really all sorts of needs due to homelessness or a lack of local support or really at the edges of poverty, and the centre provides support for people to help them to access accommodation. It provides a service for people that have substance misuse problems and helps people to recover from that, and also provides pathways into employment and education. So it's working with about 200 people from the local community. About 2 years ago, the centre was about to close due to funding problems. So we've been able to bring the different partners together to really work together and together with the council to transform the place and to create a future. So I'm glad to say it's still open and it has a secure funding for the next 12 months, and we're hoping that it's going to continue its services for many years to come.
I think it brings something that a lot of people in Walsall who've lost their way in some way, who have probably been into drugs, alcohol abuse, and just homeless people have got somewhere now to come, or have always had now, the past 40 years, somewhere to come for support and advice. Speak to people who care, because I've realised this morning that there are an awful lot of people who work here who care about the people who are out on the streets and who need that support. We've spoken this morning to Mick. Mick was a drug addict 4 years ago. He's worked hard, he's now drug-free. He's working at the centre here as a volunteer 4 days a week, and he's looking for a job. 4 years ago, he didn't even think that he was ever going to have a future. He's now got a future, and I think that's going to happen to an awful lot of people who need to use this centre.
So do you think centres like this, it's so beneficial for the community, you know?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. Unfortunately, I don't think that we give people who've got problems enough help and support. There's not always somebody there for them a shoulder to cry on, somebody to talk to, somebody to put your arms around them occasionally and just say we care. A lot of these people have lost families because of their addictions and because of their alcohol problems, and they need somebody now to say, look, we care about you. And I think if we've got more of these kind of centres throughout our town, throughout our borough, it would provide an awful lot of help and advice for these people, I really do.